Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level, catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Yes. Jake, let's talk a little bit about this next game, you and I, for sure. I was out at Churubusco tonight, had a great conversation with Coach Sade.
Great guy.
Until a few days ago, I was actually going to maybe pick Churubusco, but we'll save that for the end. Churubusco at Columbia City. Last year, the Columbia City Eagles really had their way with the Eagles from Churubusco. I believe it was 26-7, about a 3-touchdown victory for Columbia City. Quick, what are your thoughts about this one?
Yeah, I think the story is going to be depth. Sade is going to bring a platoon of guys that can play. They're going to come correct. Riley Baroff's great. He's a track star. I think he's got a record holder in like the 100 meters or something along those lines. The gun tee offense that they run, which is basically wing tee out of gun, I think there's going to be a lot of situations there where I noticed Garrett in the scrimmage that we had against them. Quarterback did a great job of riding the hip of the running back and pulling late, and we crashed down a lot, and they kind of exposed our defense. I think if you can see some things like that, I think Busco will stay in the game, but Piper has been very serviceable at quarterback, and a comment that I hear from a lot of the coaches that I agree with, I was one of the biggest Greg Bolt fans of all time, and he could be the mayor of Columbia City one day. but Piper throws a catchable ball. Mm-hmm. We would play with the kids before the games and stuff when Bolt would call JFL games for us as a referee, and he'd throw the ball 70, 75 yards down the field, and you catch it, and you want to cry.
And what would I tell my son? If you stand down there, you better get your hands up in front of your face.
And so I think that's a big thing, and I think Piper does a great job of running the play fakes. And they're going to utilize. This
offense might suit him a little better, truthfully, versus Greg Bolt.
You're right. It really does.
With the
Casey.
2 wing backs and the single back, and you got Severs back on one of those wings.
Severs is going to
be very difficult to defend.
He's going to get his touches. Like I mentioned earlier, a more athletic offensive line. And in my article this week, I'd put, I still feel like Stratton Fuller is the X factor. I think that the way that they can move him around the formation a little bit, and what I love about him is those quick twitch movements off the line, the head fakes I've talked about, but they're able to cross him either in front or behind of the linebackers, and then he gets lost, coming at it. When they put him in the slot, man, he gets lost and gets hit on those corner routes. Obviously, big Josh Arns fan. I think the defense is going to, learn what they needed to from Garrett, and I think Columbia City will win that game on depth.
Well, there's like when I talked to Coach Sade, he said, we got about 17 kids that are going to play in this game.
Yep.
And they literally probably have, 9 guys that are going to play both ways.
Excuse me, 17 kids? That's all Churubusco will show up and play with?
Well, they just lost a defensive lineman to Carroll.
Yeah.
As we found out earlier tonight.
And that is such a testament to Busco
tough.
football.
For sure.
Like,
how tough are those kids?
You will not find a grittier group. I mean, it's remarkable just the guts and determination that they get out of those kids every year.
Totally agree. And I think Coach Sade does a great job. One of my favorite coaches. Churubusco football is a great program. Again, we'll talk about this at the end of the show. I think it's possible they could spring an upset.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden Orth here, bringing you today's broadcast. It's brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at the 260 Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Tonight's game happens to be in Columbia City, Indiana, at Gandy Field between Churubusco and Columbia City. It's the Battle of Whitley County here tonight. Last year, Columbia City was victorious 26-7 in a sluggish game. Started out 7-0 at half, and then Columbia City 7-0 Busco at half, and then Columbia City turned it on in the third quarter with 20 points and added 6 in the fourth to be victorious 26-7. Now these two teams, they've only played twice, and that's kind of interesting. Being county foes, they've only played twice in the last 35 years. Columbia City leads the series 2-0. Both coaches are very experienced here tonight. Paul Sade is in his 10th year at Busco, had a very successful run in the small division in the NECC. He's 65-29. And then you got Brett Fox, who's the third winningest coach in Columbia City history. He's got 36 wins and 47 losses in his 9th year at Columbia City. Last year, these teams in conference play had it here in a minute. Last year, Busco was 3-1 in the conference, in their conference, and Columbia City was 3-4. Columbia City started out hot, 5-0, and then took a turn towards the end. So they're looking to try to build on a year where they were successful early on in the season. They do have a new quarterback this year. Greg Bolt did graduate, 4 years at starting quarterback, went over to St. Francis now. He had a great career for Columbia City, and stepping into the reins as Colton Piper. He is a senior quarterback. Last year he played a little bit of running back and a little bit of receiver. So Colton Piper has big shoes to fill here tonight. Last year he was 2 of 5 with 20 yards and 1 interception passing-wise. For Busco, they return a returning quarterback, number 2, Riley Boroff, and he rushed for 475 yards, 10 TDs. He threw 44 of 71 for 752, 8 TDs, 5 interceptions. So we got one quarterback that's very experienced in Riley Boroff, and Colton Piper, who got a little bit of inexperience. He's got big shoes to fill. He'll have to step it up. Running-wise, both teams return a solid running back. You got Columbia City, Ethan Sievers, who was 9th in the area, rushed for 1,057 yards and 9 TDs, whereas Busco has Wyatt Marks. He rushed for 763 yards and 6 TDs. So experienced running backs. We'll see a pretty good balance of run for both teams here tonight. Probably very run-heavy. Busco will be more on the run side. Columbia City will look to air it out a little bit more than Busco does. Let's run through our sponsors that make this broadcast possible. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updates, promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive, celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been serving the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. To sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. Ottenweller Contracting. We invest in our customers, providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit ottenwellercontracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solutions for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping you to get your driver's license reinstated? Jelly Law Firm is your answer. Socoa Cleaning and Restoration provide top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout the Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. We'll take a quick break here on Summit City Sports. This is the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show. We'll be right back here with some more pregame on SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden Orth on the camera, bringing you tonight's broadcast here at Gandy Field between the Columbia City Eagles and the Churubusco Eagles. It's the Battle of Eagles, the Battle of Whitley County. This is the third matchup between these two teams. Columbia City is 2-0 in these matchups, so Busco's trying to look to break that here tonight with their experienced quarterback in Riley Boroff. Riley Boroff last year was 44 of 71, 752 yards, and 8 TDs and 5 interceptions. He rushed for 87 times for 475 yards and 10 TDs. So on the year, he had 18 TDs. They'll look to run quite a bit. Maybe we do a little bit of play action. You know, one guy to look for in warm-ups looked pretty good was number 43, Gavin Hussenbeck. He's 6'5", 232 pounds. We'll take the national anthem here.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved like mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really
Back here at Gandy Field, 10 minutes to kick off. A little preview of the NE8. We got Norwell coming in at preseason favored, coached by Josh Gerber in his 3rd season. They're returning quite a few players. Their team consists of 16 seniors and 10 to 12 juniors, so they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in NE8, led by quarterback Leighton Bailey. He threw for 772 yards and 9 TDs last year. And 2 good running backs in Luke Graft and John Colbert and Trey Boltenheimer. So they're looking to be the favorite in the NE8. Number 2 coming in is the Leo Lions. They had a great run last year. They got a new coach, though. Coach Jason Dorfler comes over from Northrop in his first year over there at Leo. So he takes over the reins there. Open up the offense a little bit for that. Jared Souter used to run the little T formation. They're going to open it up a little more passing, so look for them to be a force in the NE8. Coming in at 3 in the preview is the East Noble Knights, and they return a great quarterback in one of the most unique names for high school football in Xander Brazel. And Xander Brazel had big shoes to step in. He stepped in for Andrew McCormick coming in after a great battle there. So East Noble is always a force to reckon with in the NE8. I wouldn't be surprised to see them at the top of the pack. And then you got DeKalb Barons, who had kind of a rough year last year. Seth Wilcox in his 3rd year at DeKalb, 4-15. They returned their quarterback in Tegan Irk, and they got several players around him. Great receivers in Donnie Wiley, Logan Montoya, and Derek Overbay, along with a great running game with sophomore Caden Hinkle last year. Ran for 142 yards on 35 carries. So DeKalb might be a force. And then Columbia City comes in at 5. They do have a lot of returners on defense. The biggest hole to fill is going to be the quarterback, Colton Piper. We talked about him. He has big shoes to fill in, filling in for Bolt, who was a 4-year starter for the Eagles. He's now at St. Francis. But they do have one of the best receivers in the area in Stratton Fuller. He's the most skilled receiver. 21 catches, 345 yards, and 7 touchdowns. They got a great tight end in Peyton Shear. Peyton Shear last year, 294 yards, 3 TDs. So Columbia City looking to be a force in the NE8, try to make some noise at the top. And then you got New Haven. New Haven has one heck of a receiver who's getting lots of looks, and Mylan Graham, he's getting looks, and he's got offers from Alabama, Penn State, Purdue, Notre Dame. So a great receiver core. And then you got also James Hardy, the 4th at tight end for them. So they kind of had a rough year last year, but they're looking to bounce back. They got a lot of athleticism, so you can't count them out. Then you got the Huntington North Vikings, who's been on kind of a slide, but they got a new stadium this year, so maybe that fresh new stadium might put a little more oomph into the program and then help them rise above. And then at the bottom, you got the Belmont Braves. Nick Hall is in his 3rd year. He's had a rough go-around in trying to build a program there. So they have a battle for a quarterback between Aiden Ford and Aiden Farrat, so the battle of Aiden. So we'll see who becomes their quarterback at Belmont. So it is really an up in the air, NE8. Anything can happen. And, the first couple weeks you kind of start to figure out what it's going to look like. And Columbia City's looking to get a big start here tonight against county foe Churubusco Eagles. The Eagles have some big guys up front. Churubusco does. And Caden Manth, he's 5'11", 303 pounds. Chris Haller, 6'1", 362. They got a lot of meat up front. So we're going to have to see how Busco does up front if they control the line of scrimmage. They also have William Igley. He's a freshman, 6'4", 257. We'll see if he gets any action. But most of their guys, they got Gavin Hulsenbeck. He's a linebacker, 6'5", 232. And it's going to be quite a battle here tonight between these two teams. We'll take another timeout, and we'll be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids just able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
Back here at Gandy Field here in Columbia City, Indiana, between tonight's matchup between the Churubusco Eagles and the Columbia City Eagles. Now that we previewed the NE8, now we're going to preview the NECC conference. The small division is where Churubusco finds themselves. They were 3-1 last year. Their only loss came to Eastside. Eastside was 4-0. They had a wonderful run. They led by quarterback Laban Davis. They will be another force again in the small division. Busco really going to have to fight out Central Noble, Prairie Heights, and Fremont, and they should probably be in the top half of the small division this year. So we'll see how that rings out for them. You know, after tonight, Columbia City will play at Delta next week. They lost to Delta 14-10, whereas Busco will be in conference play against a big division school in Lakeland. They'll play Lakeland Garrett, and then they'll play at Eastside, which will be a good game there on September 9th. Prairie Heights at Fremont, home against Central Noble, then at West Noble, and finish out against Fairfield. Whereas Columbia City, they have Delta next week at Delta. Then they're home against Belmont and Huntington North. Then they're at DeKalb, home against New Haven, and then at East Noble, and then home against Leo, and then at Norwell. So when you look at Columbia City's conference record, they play the bottom of the conference to begin the season, previewed in the bottom, and then they play the teams that are at the top towards the end of the season. And that's what happened last year. They started out 5-0, and then they ran into last year they lost to Delta, but then they ran 3 straight games, and then they lost to New Haven, lost to Leo, lost to East Noble, lost to Leo, lost to Norwell, then beat Angola in sectional and lost to a good Northridge team who ended up playing Leo in the semi-state. So kind of an interesting round there. So we are about set for football. We'll take our last time out, and we'll be ready for kickoff here on SummitCitySports.com. Again, this was our Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Dealing with joint pains, sprains, strains, or back pain? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, Ortho Express has specialized orthopedic physicians on staff when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more.
Back here at Gandy Field between the Churubusco Eagles and the Columbia City Eagles. The Busco Eagles won the toss. They will defer to the second half, so Columbia City Eagles will start with the ball. And we will get to see Colton Piper for the Eagles at quarterback. And we'll see what he's got. He's got great shoes to fill coming in for Greg Bolt. Bolt played 4 years for Columbia City, is now at St. Francis playing football, so we are ready for the 2022 high school football season between this Whitley County battle, between the Battle of the Eagles. Churubusco will kick off. Their kicker is number 12, Rossi Stevens. Rossi Stevens looks about 5'10", 145. Back deep for Columbia City would be number 81, Caden Schroff. Getz. Getz is back. Every quarter's 12 minutes here in high school football, and we are set for action. A little squib kick, and it goes out of bounds. So the Busco Eagles elect to kick it out of bounds and not give them a return. Churubusco's in the white uniforms with gold helmets. Columbia City is in the all-maroon with gold helmets, with gold letters for the Columbia City Eagles. So legal procedure on the Churubusco Eagles. They'll start at the 40-yard line. So you look at the interior alignment of the Busco Eagles is number 59, Caden Manth. He is huge. 303 on the left side there. A little motion. That's Getz. He'll go back to the line. Piper will back it off, check it off. He'll go under center. A little handoff to number 24. Severs has got it, and he picks up about 5. So Severs picks up 4. A little pass, and it is short, intended for number 43. It was intended for number 43, Stratton Fuller. So now we have a 3rd down and 6, 11:31 to play. Handoff goes to Severs off the left side, and he's tackled by number 54. Great tackle there for Busco, Croy Haberstock. And just like that, the Eagles will go for it here. Just 4th and 5, so pickup of about 1. Piper rolls out right, throws it on the run, and it is out of bounds. Good pressure there by Busco, number 21, Wyatt Marks. Wyatt Marks, good two-way player for the Busco Eagles, and Busco will take over in their own territory. At the 47-yard line, at their own 47-yard line. They'll have great field position with their returning quarterback, Riley Boroff, number 2. He'll get the signal. We'll go 2 receivers here to the near side. Number 21, it looks like, 24, Brennan Gaff. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. A little play action. Boroff rolls out, looking over the middle's got a receiver just out of his reach. Intended for number 24, Brennan Gaff. On the coverage was number 43, Stratton Fuller. Good-looking play there for the Busco Eagles. Brings up 2nd and 10, 10:47 left here in this first quarter here. Columbia City went 3 and out. They went for it on 4th down, did not get it. Another shotgun, a low snap. Boroff picks it up, and he will lose a couple yards there. So he loses 2 yards on the play there. Low snap there. Brings it back to the 49-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and long for the Busco Eagles. Eagles are coached by Paul Sade. A little motion here to the near side. Boroff fakes, looking, play action, rolls right, being chased. He'll keep it. He'll get a few yards. It gets up about 5 on the pickup. So Busco will have a decision here and see if they decide to go for it or if they play the field position game. So a pickup of about 6 yards. So they will go for it too. 2 receivers here to the near side. Wyatt Marks is to the left of Riley Boroff. Shotgun formation, and it'll be a quick kick. So they will play the field position game, and the bounce will go into the end zone. Riley Boroff really needed to angle that more towards the sideline to try to get it to go out of bounds. So Columbia City Eagles will start at their own 20-yard line. So both teams in their opening possession go 3 and out. It's kind of like last year's game, very slow start. Both teams played a scrimmage last week. Got a lot of jitters in an opening week. Single back. Handoff to number 32 on the carry for the Eagles. Josh Arns with the carry. Great linebacker. Had 6 interceptions last year. Little quick pass out to Stratton Fuller. He catches that at the 28 down to the 39-yard line. So a big pickup there. So about 16 yards on the play. So pickup of about 15. Handoff up the middle. Arns with the carry, another 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. 8:34 to play here in the opening quarter. They'll go tight formation, I formation here, tight line, and a little option read there. And he will give it to number 8, Getz, and he gets the first down, the second first down of the game for the Eagles. Getz picks up about 11 there. Clock is rolling. Handoff goes to Arns. He picks up about 5. Number 60 with the tackle for the Busco Eagles, Brant Hurley. Quick pass out to Stratton Fuller, and it's incomplete. There is a flag on the play, our first flag of the game. We'll see what the call is. Busco had too many people on the field. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. This is an easy handoff right up the middle, I would imagine. You got number 19 in right now. Gorey, big pickup. His first carry of the game. Picks up about 9. Looks about 11 yards on the carry. Gorey is in the running back position. Little rollout. Oh, good blitz there by number 8 for the Eagles. That's Angelo Lanaselli with the tackle there. Big sack. Big loss. It'll bring up about a 2nd and 19. Gets it out to Fuller. He catches it, gets it down to about the original line of scrimmage, which is the 34-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 11, pickup of about 8. Seaver gets it on the left side, and he gets up pretty close, about 2 yards short it looks like. So he'll be at the 26-yard line. Riley Boroff with the tackle, the quarterback playing both ways. He's the defensive back on the right side. He's got a tough matchup against Stratton Fuller. So it is 4th and 4, and we got some motion. Number 25 came flying through the line. That's Cullen Blake. Offside. Good hard count there by Piper. Piper draws him off sides. So Colton Piper using his hard count, getting those Busco Eagles to jump off sides. So another first down for the Eagles. They're really moving it on this drive. Really a balanced running game for the Eagles. Severs, Getz, Gorey, and Arns. They all had some carries. 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Gorey is the running back. Fuller's the receiver here nearest. Piper drops back looking. He'll throw it out in the flats to Severs, and it is incomplete. There is a penalty on the play. I believe it's probably in the realm of holding. Oh, personal foul, roughing the passer. So a penalty on the Eagles. Looks like Concordia is up on Southside 6-0. Johnny Washington with the touchdown catch. He's a great basketball player for Concordia. So this will bring up a 1st and 10. So it's about the 11-yard line. So they have an opportunity to get another first down here. 5:50 to play. Gorey is the running back. A little motion. Handoff goes to Gorey. Pickup of about 4 there. Looks like number 54 was on the tackle for the Eagles. That's Croy Haberstock. 5:28. Busco's trying to hold Columbia City from scoring here. Severs tackled behind the line. Number 59 kind of destroyed that. Caden Manth, he is a huge man. 5'11", 303. Good and quick up there. Number 8 cleaned it up there for Busco. So now it's a 3rd and 10. Piper comes underneath, and he will roll back, look in. He'll throw it into the end zone, and it is caught. Number 43, Stratton Fuller with the TD catch. 10-yard TD pass. So makes it a 6-0 ball game with 4:46 to play here. Kick is up, and it is good. Number 31 hits the extra point for the Eagles. That's Landon Urban. He hits the extra point and makes it 7-0 here on SummitCitySports.com. We'll be right back here with the kickoff after the Columbia City score.
has always been here. And they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden Orth on the camera. Columbia City gets on the board first in an 80-yard drive on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Piper to Fuller. So the Eagles, after the 3 and out on the opening drive, the second drive, they went to work. 80 yards on the drive. Most of those were through the running game and penalties. 2 big penalties on. Actually, 3 big penalties on the Busco Eagles. So Columbia City capitalizes, and they're up 7-0 with 4:46 to play here in the first. Urban kicks it deep, and we have a flag. Delay a game on Columbia City. The official was not set down there, did not give the kicker permission to kick it. So Urban will have to re-kick here. Maybe just wants to show off his leg a little bit. It'll look more impressive if he kicks it through the end zone here. So he'll kick it off from the 35-yard line. Urban will kick. Back deep for Busco Eagles is Boroff and Bazinski. Low liner, and it'll bounce out of bounds. So legal procedure. So Churubusco Eagles will start at the 40-yard line. 4:46 to play here in the opening quarter. Homestead up over Northrop 7-0. Make that 9-0 now. So we'll kick again here. Back them up another 5. So the Busco Eagles decide, hey, we don't want it from the 40. We want to try to get better field position, so we'll let them kick from the 30. Little chess match here. Low liner this time. Boroff will pick it up at the 15, down to 25, 30, and we got a penalty on the play. Well, definitely a clip here. So 3 penalties in a row now. It was a holding call. Holding on the Busco Eagles. 4:36 to play here in the opening quarter. So the chess match did not work out for the Churubusco Eagles because they could have had the ball at the 40-yard line, and now they're going to have it at a, let's see where they mark it off here. They're going to have it at the 31-yard line. So that didn't work out for them. not worked in their favor, so maybe their offense can get going here with 4:36 to play in the first. 7-0. Columbia City got on the board on an 80-yard drive, 10-yard pass from Piper to Fuller. Low snap again. Wyatt Marks on the handoff. He picks up 2. Colin with the tackle for the Eagles. Eagles are in a 4-3 defense. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. A lot of shifting on the defense. Burhoff, shotgun formation. He'll take it and keep it. And he picks up about a yard or 2. So it'll bring up a 3rd and about 5. 3:44 to play here in the opening quarter. Very 3rd and 6. Two receivers to the far side. Wyatt Marks to the right of Boroff. Boroff will hand it off to Marks. Marks is taken down. He picks up a yard, and now Busco will have to punt here. Maybe a pickup of 1. I like to show like they're going for it, but he will quick kick it. Boroff, good long kick. Great punt. It's going to roll right into the end zone for the 2nd touchback. Boroff needs to work on his angle a little bit, try to get those pinned in the sideline, try to give the Eagles a little bit of advantage, Churubusco Eagles, to pin them down in their territory. So last time Columbia City started at their own 20-yard line, they went 80 yards for a touchdown. So we'll see what they can do here, play here in the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, DeKalb and Angola 0-0. The ball's loose on the play, and there's multiple flags, and we have a Eagle down. Looks like number 4 is down. We'll see what the call is. A legal shift on the Eagles. That's declined, and Busco did recover. Here's a look at that play again. Fumble on the play, and the Eagles recovered. So Burhoff will go shotgun formation. He'll keep it, go right side, gets a blocker or 2, and picks up about 5 yards. So Riley Boroff. So what looked like Columbia City getting some traction and some momentum, the Eagles of Busco come back and force a fumble. And now they're in the red zone. They're at the 11-yard line with 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. So this time they'll go into that off balance. They'll move guys around, try to catch him off guard. Boroff will roll right, and he'll keep it. And he breaks a few tackles, and he gets near the first down marker. So Riley Boroff, deceptively strong, kept his feet moving, and gets near the first down marker. So it's going to be about a 3rd and 1 with 1:31 to play here in the opening quarter. So 3rd and 1. I would say this is a run situation here. Another shotgun formation. Wyatt Marks is to the left of Riley Boroff. A little movement on the front line there. Handoff goes to Marks, and he gets the first down at the 3-yard line. The chains will come down. Now it's 1st and goal for the Eagles, and I would imagine they'll just march it right in here. They're just going to run it up the gut, use their big offensive linemen, and run right behind them. You got number 54 in there for the Busco Eagles. That's Croy Haberstock. He's 6'2", 186. Pretty strong up front. You got 59, Caden Manth, 5'11", 303 on the left tackle. So a little shifting of the line there. Motion. Boroff fakes, and he'll keep it. He'll go to the right. He's wide open, and he's in the end zone. Riley Boroff takes it in to tie up the game. Boroff, huge move there. Riley Boroff with the touchdown. Stevens kicks it up, and it is good. We have a tie ball game, 7-7 here at Columbia City High School. We'll be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level, catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
Back here at Columbia City High School, the Busco Eagles tied up on a 3-yard run by Riley Boroff. A little squib quick, and it's loose, and Busco recovered it. Columbia City was unable to jump on it. They touched it and lost it, and the Busco Eagles, they get some momentum here. 2 big miscues by the Columbia City Eagles. 2 turnovers here in the first quarter. You know, when we look back about 5 minutes ago, it seemed like Columbia City was in full control of this game. And now the Churubusco Eagles have got 2 turnovers, and they're marching to cross midfield here. Officials will talk it over. First down, Busco Eagles at the 48-yard line. 28 seconds left. Two receivers here to the near side. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Marks off the right side. He picks up about 2 yards. That'll probably be the end of the first quarter here at Columbia City, a 7-7 ball game. Busco is knocking at the door to cross midfield here. it looks like they'll just run it out, and they'll take it to the second quarter. So will we on SummitCitySports.com.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
Back here at Columbia City High School, little action in the NE8, DeKalb 7, Angola 0 with 9:38 left in the second quarter. Central Noble, West Noble 0-0 at the end of quarter 1. New Haven 8, Marion 0 with 1:18 left. So Riley Boroff second and about 7. A little motion here to the near side. Gives it to Bazinski on the left side. There is a flag on the play. Another flag on the play. So a couple pairs of dirty laundry out there. We'll see what the calls are. Thought I saw a flag here on the near side and one on the far side. Officials will talk it over. Everybody's just a little bit rusty on week 1. Holding on the Busco Eagles, so that'll push them back and make a long second down here. If you're just joining us, the Churubusco Eagles got down 7-0. Columbia City scored on their second drive. They went 80 yards down the field, 10-yard pass from Piper to Fuller Stratton. And then on the ensuing offensive series, Churubusco had to punt. And in the next third series for the Eagles, they fumbled it. Columbia City fumbled it. Churubusco took over, and they took it in the end zone to tie it up, and then they kicked an onside kick, and now they find themselves at third and about 18. So a long third down for Churubusco. DeWanger all over Wayne, 17-0. So 3rd and 17. I would imagine you see a big pass play here. Number 43 comes in motion to the line, so they'll go in tight. Wouldn't be surprised just to see Boroff keep it. He'll throw it out there. He gets it to Bazinski, and he's pulled down at about the 44-yard line. So good pickup there. Picks up about 14 yards. Fourth and 2 for the Busco Eagles. 10:47 left here in the second. They'll go tight formation here. We'll see where everybody moves to. 2 receivers here to the near side. Wyatt Marks to the right of Boroff. Boroff will take the snap. He'll keep it, and he'll get the first down. Big first down by Riley Boroff. For the Busco Eagles, they'll keep their drive alive. They'll see if they can capitalize on the Columbia City miscue on the kickoff. on the onside kick. This is not what Brett Fox wanted. He did not want his team to turn the ball over, and that's what they've done here in the opening half. A fumble and then another fumble on the kickoff return on a squib kick. Number 43 comes in motion here to the near side. Boroff will hand it off to Marks right up the middle. He's got some room, and he's got another first down. Great movement there by Wyatt Marks to move his feet and get the first down. I thought he had the first down. He's just short, so it'll be 9-yard pickup. .47 left here. Two receivers to the far side, one to the near. 43 comes up on the line for the Busco Eagles, and the handoff goes to Wyatt Marks again, and he picks up the marker. First down marker for the Busco Eagles. Number 24 was in on the tackle there. That's Ethan Sievers. First down, Busco. Busco has yet to win in this series. They've only played twice in the last 35 years. Columbia City is 2-0 in the series. Riley Boroff is the experienced quarterback, returner from last year. Takes the snap, goes off left. He'll try to run behind his line, jukes to the left, and picks up about 6 yards. A good move there by Riley Boroff. Boroff's probably got about 30 yards running here tonight so far. 2nd and 6 for the Churubusco Eagles. Boroff to shotgun formation, Wyatt Marks to the right. And they'll hand it off to number 13, and he's got some room. He's got the first down, loses it, though, and we'll see who recovers it. Rinker fumbled it, and the Eagles come away with it. So here's a look at that. Here's a look at that traction action replay again. Knocked it out right there. It looked like number 1 was the instigator. Martin Smith caused the fumble, and number 32, Josh Arntz, came away with it. So a turnover by the Busco Eagles. Columbia City will take over at their own 13-yard line with 8:25 to play here in the second quarter. A little motion here to the near side is number 3, Peyton Shear. They'll throw it out to Fuller, and he dropped it, and it's incomplete. So 3rd and about 6. Piper rolls out, throws it on a screen play. I don't even know if there was a receiver in the vicinity. Maybe number 8 was there. That would have been James Getz. So it'll bring up a 4th down, and the Eagles will have to punt here. So we'll see the Eagles punt for the first time. So a whole new squad will come in for the punt team. It looks like number 5, Piper. Colton Piper will punt for the Eagles. 7-7. Rinker and Bazinski's back. They'll go a little trickery, hands it off to 7:47 left. 7-7 ball game here. Looks like Concordia up 9th Southside. Homestead up 16-0 on Northrop. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Marks. Marks picks up about 8. Shotgun formation, 7:15 to play here. Clock is rolling. Boroff will hand it off to Marks off the left side, and he maybe got a yard. He'll bring up a 3rd and short with 7 minutes to play. Two receivers here to the near side. Boroff will keep it wide, and he'll pick up the first down. First down for the Busco. I think Busco's winning the time of possession battle right now. Boroff, shotgun formation. Rinker goes in motion to the left side. Fakes, looking, throws it over the middle. Caught by number 25 for Busco. That's Cullen Blake, the senior, 5'8", 165. Picks up about 6 yards. Shotgun formation. Hand off. Marks, and he's got the first down. They'll measure it here. We'll look at the measurement here. And it is a first down. First down, Churubusco. So Coach Fox going to have to make some adjustments at half. Busco's really dominating the run game right now, keeping those chains moving. Let's see if they can pound it in here. It'll be 1st and 10 from Columbia City's 17-yard line, 5:16 to play. Clock will roll now once the chains are reset. Again, they'll all line up and spread out. See if they can catch Columbia City off guard. They don't. Shotgun formation here. Boroff rolls out right, looks, throws, almost picked off. Stratton Fuller had it in his hands. Hey, if he picks that up, he might be going all the way. He was probably just a bit antsy there. So 2nd and 10. It's really surprised me that Busco wouldn't just stick to the run game here. They're really controlling the line of scrimmage up front. Shotgun formation. Zinski in motion. He'll go back to the left side with twins to the left. Boroff will roll left. Good read right there by Columbia City, number 32. That's Josh Arns, and he read that pretty well, read it like a book. Makes a 3rd and 10. So Busco's going to have a tough decision here. Don't know what the kicking game looks like here for them, if they can kick a field goal or if they'll make this 4-down territory and go for it. It will be a good field position game for Busco if they do go for it. It'll pin Columbia City back inside the red zone potentially. So 3rd and 13, a huge 3rd down here for the Busco Eagles. Boroff, shotgun formation, claps once, rolls right, and great blitz there by the Eagles. Number 32, Josh Arns on the tackle. Quarterback sack. So it'll bring up 4th and about 16. 4:25 to play. Shotgun form. Handoff. Handoff up the middle. Gorey still on his feet. Good hard run there. Third and 3. Handoff, Gorey off left side, and he's got the first down. So Columbia City knocking at the door, 1:45 left here in the second quarter, trying to get some momentum. Now Busco did win the toss. Columbia City will take a timeout, so will we on SummitCitySports.com.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the
Back here after the Columbia City timeout, 1:44. It's 1st and 10 from the Busco 20-yard line. So Columbia City knocking at the door. I formation. Piper hands it off to Arns. Arns picks up a few yards. It looks like New Haven 14, Marion 0. We got a whistle on the play. Looks like an equipment issue. So 2nd and 7 for Columbia City. Single back formation. Handoff goes to Severs off left side. There is a flag on the play. Looks like East Noble 16-0. So that'll back up the Eagles with 1:10 to play. Piper fires it to Arntz. Arntz gets it back to the original lines of scrimmage. And Columbia City timeout with 1 minute left here. Minute and 2 seconds left. It'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Columbia City Eagles. They do have a pretty good kicker in Landon Urban, number 31. He's a junior, 5'10", 175. He hit the extra point. So we'll see if they decide to kick a field goal here. If they do not get it, would be quite a distance, about 36 yards. So Columbia City will come out of the timeout. They do have 1 timeout left. New Haven 20-0. Piper looking, fires it over the middle, incomplete. We'll see what Coach Fox decides to do here. Looks like they will go for it here, 4th and 9. Snyder 13, Northside 7. Delay game on Columbia City. Penalties and turnovers really hurting the Eagles here. Homestead 30, Northrop 0. Northrop playing with a new coach this year as their coach went over to Leo. Fuller's got it, and he's inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. Big play there. Clock will start once they set the chains. And we got a flag on the play. Here's a look at that play, the last play again. Almost got Busco to drop. Pass was an out to Stratton Fuller. Good tackle by Barboroff to take him down at the 3-yard line. So now Columbia City will be at the 8-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 8 with 45 seconds left. They do have 1 timeout remaining. That's our traction action replay there. They're going to have to hustle here. Clocks will run. Arntz picks up about 3, down to 30 seconds. They'll go no huddle here. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Piper under center. He'll take the handoff. He'll hand it off to Sievers, and he's thrown for a loss, and Fox will take his last time out with 18 seconds left. Seven, 18 seconds left here. So Columbia City has 18 seconds left here. It is a big 3rd and 7. They're going to have to make a quick play here, whether it be a pass play if they want to get 2 opportunities to try to score here. Really can't run the ball, otherwise it's going to be really hard to get another play off. So this is a huge play here for Columbia City. Single back. Piper drops back, throws it out. It is caught by Sievers, and he is in. Touchdown, Sievers. Piper to Sievers, 7-yard touchdown. Here's a look at that play again. Looks like the side judge did fall down there, so Urban will attempt the extra point. So they get on the board with 12 seconds left. They capitalize. Pass out to Sievers. So Landon Urban will attempt the extra point for Columbia City here. Kick is up, and it is good. So makes it Columbia City 14, Busco 7. We'll be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here are Always 100. We have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
Back here after the Columbia City touchdown. So great drive, Columbia City, to gain some momentum. They really struggled in the latter part of the first quarter and mostly into the second quarter, but they have rebounded nicely to get on the board to make it 14-7. Capitalized on the Busco turnover. 12 seconds left here. So 10 seconds left. (14-7). Boroff will keep it and go off left side. And he is tackled at about the 35-yard line. Looks like there is a flag on the play. Angola 14, DeKalb 7 at halftime, so a little surprise there. 3 seconds left here. See what the flag is. It is on Columbia City. Face mask. E3 Plymouth 0 at the end of the first quarter. Marks will take it over the 40.
School athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne
I'm assuming so. It went back. Okay, let's reload and see if that. Hey, it's on. It's just about that. I mean, I would assume that when it clears out, it should be fine. Like,
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. Broadcast might be a little laggy, having some internet issues, so hopefully it'll hang in here in the second half. It is 14-7. Recap some of the highlights from the first half here. The big fumble right there. Bus covered. Right here, there's a handoff and blew it up, and Busco recovered. And then on the ensuing possession, here, Boroff went shotgun formation. Boroff kept it and took it in the end zone. Then there was the onside kick. Busco recovered. Big play here. Piper threw it out to Stratton Fuller. He got down to about the 2-yard line. And then here was the Columbia City touchdown. Just at the end of the first half, about 18 seconds. Piper came under center, and he threw it out to Sievers, 3 yards, and it was a touchdown. So 2 touchdown passes for Piper. Columbia City threw for 56 yards in the first half. So Busco rushed for 66 yards. Marks had 10 rushes for 38. And Boroff had 12 for 29. Columbia City will kick off to start the second half. Bobbled the kickoff. Boroff's got it at the, and he's tackled at about the 17-yard line. Injury timeout. Boroff is slow to get up. That's not good for Busco. So injury timeout. Boroff getting stretched out down there. 11:52. I want to thank all our sponsors here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eyed Fish, Kelly Automotive, Tom Steele, ProFed Credit Union, Ottenweller Contracting, Summit Volleyball, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, Jolly Law Firm, Sokoa Cleaning and Restoration, University of St. Francis, and as always, Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at the 260 Sports. Like us on their Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So Boroff will come off the field on his own power. And the new quarterback, will be number 13, Rinker. Cameron Rinker, 5'11", 175 pound. He's a senior. So Rinker again. Ask for the play again. Shotgun formation. Rinker marks to the right. Takes the snap. He'll keep it. Take it right up the middle, and a great tackle there by number 24, Sievers. Maybe got 2 yards on the play. Makes it 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation, motion to the far side. Handoff goes to Wyatt Marks, and he's stopped in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th and 5. East Noble 37, Plymouth 0. So Boroff will come back on. He'll punt it, probably. He's in some pain. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout too here on SummitCitySports.com.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay.
So Columbia City will take over after the punt return by Stratton Fuller. He was slow. Moving after the play. Looked like a leg. I formation. Handoff. Gorey picks up a yard. 14-7. Garrett is losing 56-0 to Adams Central. Handoff to Sievers, picks up about 6. Looks like there's some dirty laundry out there, a little flag. Penalty will push him back. So Columbia City back in their own territory. Piper, and he's sacked. Busco gets him, brings up a 3rd and about a mile. Third and 33 from their own 40-yard line. Piper. A little motion. Almost dropped the snap. He'll keep it, and he's tackled in the backfield. Busco made another great defensive stop. Let's see if they can pick up the momentum here. They are without Riley Boroff, who went down in the last possession. Piper will punt. Good kick. Wazinski picks it up. 26 gets it out to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Busco Eagles. New Haven 35, Marion 0. Marks picks up about 5. Arntz with the tackle for Columbia City. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Marks up the middle. Third and 3. For Busco. Rinker. Shotgun formation. Little motion. Oh, low snap. Oh, he bobbles it. Still on it. He'll jump on it. Big loss there. Clock will roll. .6:15 left, and Busco will have to punt here. Wyatt Marks will punt. High snap. High kick. 38 up to the 50, 45 to the 40, still on his feet down to the 35-yard line. Big return right there. Here's a look at that traction action replay. Penalty on the play. Looks like a block in the back. So that negates a good return. That'll back the Eagles up. Again, penalties and turnovers really been the Achilles heel here for both teams. .538 left. 14-7. Columbia City. Handoff to Getz off the right side. He spins, still on his feet, gets about an 8-yard gain. Big pickup there. Chargers up on Lures, Carroll 21-3. Angola still 14-7. Handoff to Severs. He could go. He's got tripped up down to about the 24-yard line. Here's a look at the traction action replay again on this play. Big run by Severs. Last play went with a handoff to Getz. He picked up about 6, so it brings up 2nd and 4. Handoff to Severs off left side. He needed to turn it upfield. He had some room. Severs is down. Severs comes off on his own power. Boroff's down right now. Fuller. Boroff is out for Busco. Severs came off on his own power, and Fuller Stratton's on the ground right now. Looks like maybe a cramp. Great weather tonight. Definitely more like a September evening than an August evening. 14-7. Columbia City's threatening here. 3rd and 4 in the red zone at the 19-yard line. I formation. Handoff goes to Arntz. Arntz picks up about 2. It'll be 4th and 2 here. And we got him to jump. We'll see who did jump. False start on Columbia City. So bring up 4th down and 7 for Columbia City here. Piper under center. Drops back, rolls, throws it over the middle. Touchdown, Columbia City. Big play there, 22 yards. Peyton Shear, 22-yard pass. So that's 3 TDs passing-wise for Colton Piper, and there's the fireworks. Here's a look. We'll get it right after this kick here. Urban. Landon Urban will attempt the extra point, try to be 3 for 3 here. Oh, bad snap. Busco breaks it there, Here's a look at the traction action replay. Eagles up 20-7. Just missed it there. .320 to play, 20-7. .320 to play here in the third. Landon Urban will kick. Bryce Lawrence with the return there. Rinker will be back out there at quarterback in the shotgun formation. Boroff went down with an injury, unfortunate. Looks like Stratton Fuller's trying to get his legs moving down here on Columbia City sideline. Marks tackled in the backfield by Gorey. Second and 10. Handoff. Boroff is back in there. So Boroff works off his injury. He's back in there with 3rd and 12 here. I would think Columbia City brings some pressure here. Limit his mobility a bit. Handoff goes to Rinker off the right side, and he fumbled it. He recovered, though, by Busco. Number 21, Marks. Wyatt Marks recovers it. So it'll be 4th down. Punt. High punt there. Getz will pick it up at the 45, the 50. Cross midfield. He's got an opening. He's into the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's tackled by Boroff. He had one guy to beat. Big punt return there. Here's a look at it again. We got a little firework action there. A little delayed. Here's a look at that again. Great run by Getz. So it'll be first and goal for Columbia City here, knocking on the door to extend the lead. Got the big back in there, number 78. They'll run right behind him, and Arntz takes it in. Touchdown, Columbia City. So they'll go for two here. Here's a look at that play again. Piper throws it, and he's in. Stratton Fuller gets it. Makes it 28-7. Take a quick timeout and be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here are Always 100. We have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years.
Back here at Columbia City, it's all Columbia City, 28-7 here. First rushing touchdown of the game for the Eagles, Josh Arntz. A little trickery here. Zinski's got it at the 20, 25, and tackled at about the 26. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Boroff rolls out, throws it over the middle's got some room. It's caught at the 50, still on his feet at the 40, knocked down at the 34-yard line. Big play there. Riley Boroff stayed in the pocket and made a great play. Too bad. Legal man downfield. We'll see if we can see it on the replay here. It was a great play. Riley Boroff stayed in the pocket. Yep, looked like the lineman was about 5 yards down. So that negates a huge play for the Busco Eagles with 46 seconds left here in the third. Shotgun formation, one receiver here to the near, one to the far. Wyatt Marks on the right side, fakes it. Boroff will keep it, and he's got nowhere to go. So it'll bring up a 2nd and long. End of the third quarter. It's 28-7. Columbia City will take a timeout here on SummitCitySports.com.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
Back here to start the fourth quarter. Busco's deep in their own territory at their 13-yard line, 2nd and long. They're down by 21. (28-7) here. Riley Boroff, shotgun formation. 2nd and 17. Boroff takes a snap and hands it off to Marks, and he's knocked at the line. Scores from around the area. DeKalb and Angola tied 14-14 in the third quarter. Final score looks like Adams Central 56, Garrett 0. Boroff will keep it off the right side, and he's stopped. Number of Eagles with the tackle. Makes it 4th down. Boroff will punt. High snap. Kick is high. Will let it roll, and it takes a Busco bounce. So Columbia City will start at their own 46-yard line with 10:41 here. I would think that Coach Fox would just stick with the running game here, just ground control it. You know, you hate to risk any injuries early on in the season. Got to go on the road next week at Delta. Revenge a loss from last year, lost 14-10. Colton Piper's had a pretty good game passing. 3 TDs. And a completed 2-point conversion. Hand off to Sievers. He's got some room, and he picks up about 15. Here's a look at that play again. Broke one tackle. Almost had the chance to break it open big. Fuller. Big run there. Big pickup there. Piper gives it to Getz off left side, and he breaks a couple tackles, gets up to the near the first down marker. Might be 2 yards short. Colin Blake with the tackle. Single back formation here. Piper under center. He'll drop back, throws a short pass out to Getz, but a great tackle by number 4 for Busco, and that is Cullum Geiger. Cullum Geiger with the tackle. Third and 3 here. 9:20 to play. Columbia City looking to extend their lead here. Hand off to Sievers, and he gets stuck at the line. Good tackle there by number 59 for Busco. Caden Manth. It'll be 4th down. So Columbia City will go for it here. Piper threw it, and it's incomplete. Churubusco will take over. So 8:38 to play. So Busco will start at their own 16-yard line. Boroff hands it off to Rinker, and he's tackled in the backfield. Boroff still on his feet. Brings up 3rd and long for the Busco Eagles. Boroff goes to the right side. He's still on his feet, gets another block, and he's just crushed in the backfield. Loss of 3. This game's really all in control of the Columbia City Eagles here. .6:30. Boroff will punt from his end zone. Good high kick. Fuller will call a fair catch. First and 10 for the Columbia City Eagles. 6:18 to play.
Scott, quarterbacking the Columbia City Eagles now.
Number 11 checks in for the Eagles at quarterback. That's Clayton Scott, a senior. That play was blown up. Number 34 running there, Ethan McIntosh. So some guys getting some action. Off the right side, big run there. Number 4. Landon Fazio with a great run there. Here's a look at that traction action replay. Landon Fazio gets out in the open, found some holes, takes it down to about the 25-yard line. Back to live action. Hand off to number 81. That Schroff. No gain on the play. Tackle by number 54. Habersock with the tackle. Flag on the play. .5:10 left. 5-yard penalty. Columbia City's really in control here. Busco showed some opportunities early. A little broken play there. Running back forgot where he was supposed to be, or the quarterback. Hands off to number 4. Fazio with the tackle, or with the run. Tackled out of bounds. (28-7). All Columbia City here. Looks like they'll attempt a field goal here. Landon Urban. Number 5 is the holder, Colton Piper. 39-yard attempt here. Kick is up. Hit it, and it is good. What a shot. We got a flag on the play. Roughing the kicker, so it'll count. Here's a look at that replay. Traction action athletic performance replay. That's the wrong one there. Let me get this one here. Here's a look at it again. Great kick by Landon Urban. He hit the upright and it bounced in. Off the crossbar. High snap. The kick is up, and it hits the bar and bounces right over. Nice job, Landon Urban. 39-yard field goal. 31-7 Columbia City, 4:06 to play. $31-7. $31-7, 4:06 kick there. Landon Urban really feeling it with his leg. Little handoff there. Bazanski, there's a flag on the play. It's coming back. We've seen a lot of good runs tonight, but they've been negated by flags. Rookie mistakes. 31-7, 3:56 left here. Looks like a lot of people are leaving. I see some cars headed out. Beating the traffic. Block in the back. $3:56 left. That'll back up Boroff to about the 9-yard line. Shotgun formation, handoff goes to Marks right up the middle. They'll be content just running the ball. Number 62, Jackson Geiger with the tackle. 31-7. Wyatt Marks gets pretty close to the first down. Looks like Kokomo 20, Leo 13 with 11 minutes to play. They did get the first down on the play there. 31-7, 2:50 to play. Handoff. Tackled in the backfield. Jackson Geiger with the tackle makes it 2nd and 12 for the Busco Eagles. 2:30 and counting. Shotgun formation. Off the right side. Bayansky. Off the right end. Pick up about 5. $150 to play. Boroff throws it out to Rinker. Rinker's got it. And he's got the first down and a few more. Still on his feet off the right side. And he's knocked out of bounds. No flag on the play. That's unusual on a big play like that. 31-7, 1:29 to play here. A little motion there. False start. 1:28 left. .128 to play. Columbia City 31, Busco 7. Shotgun formation. Off the right side. Number 11. Ethan Smith, a junior, with the carry. 1:15 to go. Under a minute to go. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers here. Twins to the near side. Boroff taking some time. Ansky goes to the right. Handoff goes to number 8. Lanaselli with the carry. 30 seconds. That should probably do it. We'll go ahead and do our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. We're going to give it to Colton Piper. 3 touchdown passes. What a great first performance for Colton Piper. 3 touchdown passes to lead the Columbia City Eagles. So the final score, Columbia City 31, Busco 7. We'll go ahead and go over our sponsors here. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for update promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you. To better serve you, sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.edu or .org. Ottenweller Contracting. We invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit ottenwellercontracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to provide the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolingandHeat.com. Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Are you ready to do what's to take to put your best behind you? Whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sokoa Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. University of St. Francis. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Parkview Sports Medicine. At Parkview Sports Medicine, continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine offers direct access to physical therapy, sports physicians, and our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at Sports 1 Parkview Fieldhouse. No refuel needed. Save your time and money. Also, check out the state-of-the-art facility in our community to start your journey. Visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Again, we want to thank you on today's broadcast. I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden Orth on the camera. Sorry that there was a little bit of slow internet. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks, and have a great night.